What's up, guys? I just touched down in Southern California, and you know I had to come check out my favorite dealership out here, Superformance. This place is amazing. So I came out to Southern California for this giant quarantine cruise that's happening tomorrow, subsequently my birthday. I've been hearing about them, so I'm like, I gotta come out. Well, because of that, I had to have something fun to drive. So what did I do? I called my friend Doug, came over to Superformance, and we gotta figure out what car we're gonna drive tomorrow.
Looking like I'm from the D. D's no Cartiers. Pockets deep, bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. I press the button and the doors go up like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa.
I got my friend Doug here, and I want you to tell everybody on camera what Superformance is, what kind of cars you guys sell, and just a brief overview of the place.
Hey, you got it, man. Here we're Superformance, world headquarters, so we manufacture the only Cobra replica licensed by Shelby. We also manufacture the Shelby continuation cars with the CSX chassis numbers that go in the historical registry. We do all versions of the Cobra, the 289 Cobras, like you saw in Ford versus Ferrari.
Yep.
Where we supplied 29 of those cars for Ford versus Ferrari.
Super cool, great movie.
Yeah, the 289 FIA, which was the workhorse race car back in the 60s, the 427 Cobra, which everybody knows.
Yeah,
both the SC version, street version.
Right.
Daytona Coupes, which helped win the world title back in '65.
Right.
And then the GT40s, Mark 1 and Mark 2.
Yep.
Like we supplied also for Ford versus Ferrari. And then the 63 Corvette Grand Sport, just so we give our GM guys some love.
Yeah, you got to show the GM guys, because I'm GM kind of through and through, but obviously being a muscle car fan and just car fan in general, you cannot deny the legacy and the history of a Cobra or any of the Shelby lines. You know, the Mustangs, the GT350s, GT500s, Daytonas, the Ford GTs, all of it. And I'm glad that the movie came out and gives some backstory.
Yeah.
You know, I hate that I didn't see it right when it came out, but it didn't matter. It was still a great movie watching it at home. But last time I was out here, I actually got a chance to drive one of the cars that was in the movie that Christian Bale drove.
Yep.
But who owns that car? Because that was something you kind of threw me for a curveball. I didn't know who owned it until I was driving it.
It was crazy to see what happened to some of the car. All the cars from the movie have been sold.
Right.
But the little blue car Matt Damon drove around in is Carroll Shelby. Aaron Shelby, Carroll's grandson, bought that car.
That's awesome.
Yep. And then Peter Miles, Ken Miles' son,
Right.
which you saw played in the movie.
Yeah.
The little young man there, and that was really cool. He actually bought the car that played his father's Cobra in the movie, the white Cobra that you drove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
the
was
one he threw the wrench at Shelby with.
Exactly. That was a surreal experience, because obviously with a lot of these cars, they are a true enthusiast car. They don't have power steering. They don't have power brakes. Some of them might, and some of these newer ones might, but the original ones don't have any of that stuff. And that one didn't have a full windshield. Like the driver had like this little like small crest, and then the passenger, you're just screwed. If you don't have goggles on, you ain't seeing anything. And so I got to drive that car, and having no power brakes was a chore.
Yeah.
It kind of scared me a little bit, but 289 4-speed car, perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced. I mean, these cars are just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so guys, if you're in the market for a new Cobra, Daytona, Grand Sport, GT40, whatever, Doug's your guy. And I'm gonna leave it kind of as a surprise when we clip over to what we do tomorrow and show you what car we drive tomorrow. It's something that's in this showroom, so just stay tuned for what it is tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Educate us.
Got the location.
Educate us on what y'all do, how y'all ride. We'll make a day out of that day.
I got it.
We'll do it full Monty.
me
But
tell
we're
you
coming humbly.
Oh, there we go. No, let's take some.
We're coming humbly. If we do this correctly, I will keep my word right now, make a significant promise.
Okay.
I will change the game.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LA BB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, state your name. Big don't go flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. swimming, you sinking away. Cause I got big racks coming, I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip by the toss that I heard is big bags on big bags on big bags coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA BB, who we running with? Yeah, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. I'm active.
Thing, but in that moment, right? And that's fine. You need just some bliss for a moment, for things, for something, to change for a positive life.
Okay. Right? The long-term goal is when you talk about the car community, you talk about the car community. It's not a lot of us. Right? So the goal for me is to change that. To really flip the idea and make people go, oh fuck, there's a lot of fucking black people that are car enthusiasts.
What's up, guys? So look, it's the last day that I'm in LA, and when I came out here, I needed a way to get around town. So I called my guys up at FCA, and I said, "You want a track hawk for the weekend?" And I said, "Are you kidding me? Of course I do." So the last time I was out here, I actually had a 392 Durango. I drove around LA for about a week, and then drove over to Vegas, and I loved everything about it. But the one thing that it lacked was a supercharger. The 392 had a lot of torque, all that good stuff. It launched because it was all-wheel drive. But this thing is a completely different animal. I've seen so many videos on Instagram. I've shared so many of them, built ones racing people, and the all-wheel drive and the supercharger makes a world of a difference. Well, obviously the fact that this is a Hellcat motor and not a 392, but regardless, this thing's a rocket ship, man. All the things that people have been saying about it is true. I really want one now. So I gotta figure out a way to make $100,000 real quick. But I appreciate Dodge. This thing's great. Now you guys need to give us, I don't know, a Hellcat Pacifica or something else. I don't know, something else with a Hellcat. We gotta get it. I wanted to say thank you to Superformance. I wanted to say thank you to my homie Ken for inviting us out. It was a blast yesterday. That quarantine cruise was insane. I don't know how many cars are out there, but I mean, it was everything you could think of. I saw some homies. I saw some, new people that I know from IG. Met some celebrities, which was cool. Shout out to Kevin Hart, big homie Chris, John, a whole bunch of people. But I want to say thanks to Superformance and Doug for allowing me to drive the Cobra yesterday. Thanks to FCA for the Trackhawk drive around this week. We're gonna get more content, man. We're gonna keep doing this stuff, keep it rolling. So stay tuned. Appreciate y'all.